Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I'm Scotty. Now, I'll tell you, last week was interesting, but it wasn't as interesting as it could have been if the Bills were playing. So with them on their bye week, the Giants on their bye week after that big battle in week 6, the Bills are ready to play, all right? Second half of the season coming up. Right now, we're sitting at 4-2. Bills got a big game in Toronto of the Toronto series, but we'll get to that in a little bit. First of all, Miami, you almost had your first win against Denver. But then Tim Tebow decided that he was going to show Denver what kind of a starting quarterback he wants to be. He comes back in the final 2 minutes, scores the 2-point conversion, takes you to overtime, and Denver beats Miami. Miami still has no wins in the NFL season yet. They are still goose-egging it. Well, Miami, I tried to send you some mouthwash in the first week to get that taste out of your mouth from that big loss against New England. Man, am I going to have to send a couple of cases because you guys stink. I'm going to send down some body wash, a couple of towels, and a little manual on how to keep yourselves clean because you guys stink right now. The AFC East is great, but you don't deserve to be in it. Now, what else did you see that Monday Nighter? Okay, did you see the Monday Nighter? Baltimore lost to Jacksonville. Jacksonville Jaguars beat Baltimore. Maurice Jones-Drew ran for over 100 yards, ran for about 125 yards. Unbelievable against Terrell Suggs, against Ray Lewis. That is pretty unbelievable. So congratulations to the Jacksonville Jaguars, and to anyone who had Baltimore in your little fantasy pools and in your suicide pools. Wow, they upset you guys this week, didn't they? Well, as you can tell, the prediction bear is off this week. He does have the flu. He didn't get his flu shot, so he's taking it easy. He's resting up because he's got a big day on Sunday. He might be down at the Bills game. So what do we have here? We've got a couple of ideas that I've been running through in my head, and one of them is Washington in Buffalo, which is in Toronto. Now, Buffalo's never won a game in Toronto, but this might be the first time. Washington's Rex Grossman is not making the trip to Toronto because he was hospitalized with pneumonia. That's pretty serious. Thank God, because now the Bills can go 5-2. I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. The Bills are going to go 5-2. We've also got Minnesota and Carolina. Carolina's Cam Newton, great game last week. He's got a couple of major receivers, Steve Smith, as we all know, and then he's got Legadou Nani. A lot of people haven't heard about this guy because he hasn't had his breakout game yet. But wait for this one. Steve Smith is going to be double covered all day long, which means Nani is going to be open to catch every ball thrown at him. So, I like Carolina to cover the 3.5 against Minnesota. It is in Carolina. Minnesota got close with Green Bay, but it's going to just take the wind right out of their sails. Now, as I said, Buffalo, Washington, Buffalo favored by 6. Grossman's going to be starting quarterback for Washington. Bills will get the first win in Toronto. Sean Merriman has been placed on the injured reserve for Buffalo, which means no more Sean Merriman this year. We knew it when we signed him. He was an injury-plagued player, but he is great. So thanks for your contributions. Enjoy the sidelines. Now, are you excited for Dallas and Philly? Because you shouldn't be. Dallas, terrible team. Philadelphia, even worse. Dallas isn't even favored. Philadelphia is favored 3.5 points. But I do like Dallas. Philadelphia doesn't have it together. Even though Tony Romo doesn't really have the maturity levels yet, Darius Miles, Dez Bryant, the two of them stay healthy. They win that game. They cover that 3.5 points against Philly. McNabb, you could be used right now because Michael Vick is hurting in Philadelphia. Well, folks, I'm Scotty. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Good luck, Buffalo. Maybe I'll see you down at the game in Toronto. Go, Bills, go.